Hello everybody, it is Purple Nova and welcome back to Satisfactory. This is episode 56, and in today's episode we are going to be starting on our bauxite factory, the actual factory for it. This is going to be, I think there's like 3 or 4 different parts to this factory. It's not just one location. We need to have mini factories at both the bauxite deposits, at a water extractor, and at the actual factory itself where we create the aluminum, whichever one, aluminum scrap, alumina, or however that is. But that's what we're going to start on today. We're going to start on that whole factory. So that being said, let's jump into it. All right, so here's our setup from last episode where we just kind of figured out how this whole system works. And we really... So the main components of this factory, we're going to have this one mine, or the main components of this smaller factory, the smaller part of the factory. So we're going to have one mine, we're going to have 2 refineries, is that what these are? Yeah, refineries, which then go into 2 packagers, which then package up this alumina solution, which then is put on a train and sent to our main factory, which actually I don't think we'll need packagers. I think we'll just load it up as a liquid and load it up on a train and just bring it to the factory, because I finally figured out the train system in terms of the signals and everything, which we'll talk about after we kind of do this whole factory thing. But right now we have this packager and it packages stuff. We don't need this stuff packaged for where it's going. We're not using it as packaged stuff. And since I kind of got the train thing working now, we should be fine with just the fluid doing it that way. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So first off, we need to set up this factory. So I'm going to basically delete all of this stuff. It was nice. It worked for us. It really worked for us. Oh yeah. And we also are gonna have a awesome sink because of all the silica that we make, which we do not need. So how much do we have in here? Oh, not that much. So we can just delete that. Delete, and delete. Awesome. So here's our mine, and we're just gonna build from that, which line up with the world grid. We'll just go 10 out. We'll just keep it nice and simple for us. Now there's that power thing in the way. That will have to get moved. I kind of want to keep the mine kind of at the center. I don't think we need it that much wider. We're just packaging it up and putting it on a train. Yeah. So our fluid is, I want to bring that in right next to the mine, but I want to bring it up a little bit so we can pull it in and bring it downwards. So we're just going to do a simple wall, and then let's do conveyor mark 1. Not actuality. Let's just do that. And do that. And so there we go. I hope that doesn't look dumb. That shouldn't look dumb, does it? Let's actually make it a gate door. Looks a little better. Yeah, I like that. It looks like a face. So this piping system, we're going to split it. Let's do like a pipe junction. Let's split it like right there. Delete that. Take our pipe. Bring the first 2. This looks a little weird, but that's okay. Just about right there. And then the second part of it is going to come this way. It's on me nose. Go there. And that's going to be brought up and in. Yep. So that way... oh well. That's okay. it doesn't look awful. But then we need our refineries, and again, we only need 2 of them. I'm gonna kind of go through the numbers of those, but let's split them up. Can I just... this is so weird to look at. So we're at 5, so we'll just do it right in the middle, right there, and right there. We'll then do a yeah, we'll do a splitter. That's gonna be a little weird. That's okay. We'll put it right there. And since... okay, let's do this. So this needs to be at least... we're gonna make this one Mark 4. And then... holy moly. This Mark 4 does 480 and we produce 240. So I guess we only need Mark 3. Let's put that down. And then Mark 2, because it only needs 120. And that's what Mark 2 does, right? Is 120, correct? Yeah, and you produce 240. Okay, yeah, so that works. And then we need to pull our pipe system down and in, and down and in. Awesome, that works. Works perfectly, and I'm scanning for something. Power slugs, I think. Okay, so there's those things coming in, which will produce... we need a spot for our silica to go out. So this train station, I'm gonna pull it up a little bit. That makes sense. So actually, I kind of wanna... okay. How tall does this go? I don't know. I'm gonna pull this like right there. Then we're gonna do a merger. I know I have them. It is 8. Okay, I just don't remember the numbers of them. I'm gonna do that right there. 3, because when we do this aluminum solution, this is 50 silica per minute. So we just need Mark 1s, and then a Mark 2 that goes into there. And then we're gonna have our train station, which is going to be... put it that high up. But you're like, why that high? So we can go over this, and we aren't having to bring our train down so far. Just that kind of works for us. What are we, 7 high? Who knew that this awesome sink was so damn tall? That is... it's a tall one. It really is. There. Yep. Then we need to do the floors up here, so that way we can bring our fluid upwards to it. Cool. Then we'll have to do a pump to pump these up, which is fine. And I'm gonna do 2 different fuel stations for this. They're like 2 separate ones, one for each of these, because I don't know how long the route will be. So I think it's just safe to do 1 and 1 for each. But who knows? Might be overkill. Oh well. It's not hurting anything. So again, these produce, what, 120 aluminum solution? Yeah, 120 per minute. So we only need a Mark 1 pipe, which we'll grab and bring up. We're just gonna bring it right to the middle. Then we will grab and bring, I don't know what it grabbed or what it did there. Grab and bring up to right in the middle there. Sweet. And what else? What else? We need the pumps, because I don't think they pump high enough. Yeah, it should be able to pump, I would think. The head lift. I don't know how much head lift I need. try that. It should be fun. And then we need to have our train station, which is going to be, I think 5 wide is what we need for it. So we got 1 to connect. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's technically 6 wide. Which we'll just pull it out. To there. Cool. 2 and 3. Alright. Yeah, that's glitchy. Okay, oh well. Then we need a train station. But first I want to have fluid platform, which must be placed inline another train platform. Done. So fun. So where does that go? How? These are what, 2 wide, right? Yeah, okay. I can work with that. So we need a train station, which will go. We got 1, 2. There's splits right here. So 1 and wait. 1, 2. It needs to go like right in the middle of these 2. I can't tell the middle. Someone said, if I remember correctly. Okay, 1 second. Organization, is it? Okay, lookout tower. Put that down. I'm just gonna, I wanna try this out. I'm just gonna actually try it out. This is gonna work. This is gonna make it so much easier to place this down. So, unless I fall off, you know, then it's not so easy. So that's 1. And then 2. Yeah, right there. That's where we're gonna put it. I'll just say thank you so much. Sorry that took so long. I wanted to line it up. I'll kind of explain how I want to line it up. So I could line up this to here and this one to right here. That way they're kind of in line with their pipes. Yeah, it's like middle and it's in line with their pipes, more or less. It's input and input. There we go. So that's our train station, which will, I think we'll only have, well, it depends on how quickly this fills up. I think we only need 1 train, or there's only will be 1 train doing this, and that's the only thing this train will do, but we'll have to see. So that is this. Yeah. Power. Let's get this power looking mighty neat. Because right now it's kind of a shit show. Okay, so first we need our power to go up to our train station, which I'll just take from there. We'll go up to. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That kind of works. That might change once we put the sarcophagus around this plant. But we'll actually do a double wall. Do a double wall right there. We'll take from this one, we'll put it on the wall, and then this is gonna go pop out a little more. I guess an 8 will be fine. You think 8's high enough? I'm just gonna do this first wall here. We'll take our power, bring it to like right. Let's bring it down a little bit. And over, and my brain doesn't like looking at that. Right there. Then we'll do fine. Oh, these are double wall. Okay, well there's outlets on the outside now. Oh well. Right there. Actually, we'll just do this one. Oh, that's powered. Okay. This one will power these. This one will power this. Yep, there's our silica. Put into our thing. 35 coupon. That's a lot of coupons. That's quite a bit of coupons in all honesty. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh. 508,000. Get another coupon. Boy, oh boy, is that a lot. Right, yeah. So that's everything powered on. It's all powered. It's all working. We're pumping the good stuff into here. It's filling up quite... Oh, not quite quickly. I was like, oh, like how it's halfway. No. No. Okay, so... We're not falling behind on our production. No, we're not. Okay. Yeah, no, this is George still working. Perfect. I don't know if we need the pumps, but the pumps are there and they're going to be used. So next we need to bring our train here. The best way to do that is, well, we'll go up to our train and we'll start it from up here because this is where the other bauxite mine is going to go. Yeah, and I'll show you it. I think I looked at it last episode, but I can't remember, so I'm going to show you it again. So yeah, here it is. Here's our other bauxite one, and there's a bunch of creatures that spawn around it. See, look at all these lads. And then here's where I'm breaking off from the train. My goodness, what are they doing? All right. Also, signals working. It's amazing. I looked up, I think it's like the wiki of it, or the wiki, or whatever that's called. And we got it to work. So yeah, that's nice. Kind of doing diagonal. Why am I not just putting it this way? It doesn't really work. I don't really like that. So this bauxite, we'll pull that one out this way. So then we'll just do that, and we'll just run it that way. Just because we can. I don't know why I'm doing too wide. One of them might get deleted. So now we need to go all the way out to here. As you can see, that's where our entry point's gonna be at. Which is fine, which is okay. Yeah, I don't know how far out I need to go for this. So we're just gonna go until it looks good. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, let's do another 10. I think. We're lined up. Is this? Nope. This one? That looked right. I'm gonna go up. I think that looks right. Looks like the right one. So we'll just do and oh, we can turn. And we'll do some ramps. We can only do, I almost fell off the edge there. I don't know if you saw that. 2 meter ramps. I think you can only do 2 meter. That's all I've noticed you can be able to do. Or when I did my tests, all I could do. I really hope that's in line. That just looks like it's half in line. Doesn't that look half in line to you? It's like splitting this one. Which would be really dumb. It's not how I wanted that to work. Oh, wait. Yeah, what the heck? What is going on with you, game? What? How does that even happen? Am I not concrete? No. Close, though. Real close. How do I go? How do I split it like that? What? Pardon? Oh well. Anyway, that's gonna connect up, and then I might just pull it Yeah, it might just go around and come back up this way. It might fall along this ramp back up and over. But in order to connect the output of that one, I have to like do a loop around, if that makes sense. Kinda. I don't know. I hope I have cement in my train. If not, I will see when I have cement. Okay, so I went and got concrete, and then I also decided to finish off the rail because, you know, not exciting stuff. But this is finally all set up, so we'd have a split that would go to that bauxite factory, or that bauxite deposit, you could say, and then right here we'll go turn right and yada yada yada. Then we'll go down, and as you can see, we have a train station, and then we also have an outlet of the train station. So using this, I'm going to show you kind of what this whole signal thing is all about. If my train can stop in time. Okay, never mind. Looks like we're just going to go around the bend a little bit. Don't mind me. Right there. Alrighty. So, how do these signals work? Well, first off, there's two different types of signals. There's block signals, and then there's path signals. So, the difference, I honestly couldn't tell you. They block and configure paths. It's, do you want to know? Look it up, because I honestly don't really know. I just know that in a certain way they can work. So one thing I noticed and one thing I saw is that this is all color coded. So like these rails are colored so that way you know how long your block is, if that makes sense. So like we can do this and see how it changes that color. That means this is now on a different block than this. This is the end of this white block, which is cool, which is nice. So I'm just gonna put a block right there just because, and I'll put a block right there. So now this is its own block, kind of. It's still connected to there. That's still part of this block. Then we need to do this pathway signal. And a thing to note is that you use, okay, so blocks you put on where it splits. You use blocks where it splits. You might be able to use pathways. I haven't. I've been using blocks where it splits and it works. But as you can see, I did one directly at the split, and then I did two right after the split to separate this whole, to make this block its own split. Or to make this split its own block. So it splits here, and this block is, if there's any, so this will turn red if there's any trains from here to the station or from here to this outward area. So that way, if a train needs to go around, it doesn't collide with anything right here, but it can all, like if there's a train in the station and a train needs to go around, it will just, it'll be able to go around while a train's in the station. So then for the merger, you use path signals. Why? Again, I don't know. And the path signals need to be, what I've been doing, how I found it worked, they need to come in, you know, right before the merge. So now they're red. So now this is its own block. The train station is its own block, and you can spread these out. They don't have to be right next to the train station. This is its own block, and this is its own block. So that way, this merge is going to also be its own block, which then will put a block signal right at right here. So now, pulling these up again. As you can see, from there all the way into this one, this is its own block. So when trains are, like if we ever had both the trains or two trains that were coming and going to merge, one of them would not merge because it would have to wait for the other one, because the one, if there's a train in this block, the other one won't go until it's past the merge point. That's basically how that works. I don't know if that made any sense, but that's how it's been working for me. And so then this block goes all the way up until we merge on back onto the main rail. And we're gonna change that. We're gonna add a, we're gonna split this block up. So that way a train, if it's on this block, or this block will only go to the top of this hill. So that way trains can go to the top of the hills. Let's do right there. And they'll come up the hill. We're just gonna do a block signal right there. See how it changed colors? So now this block goes all the way down. This block goes to the merge point. So that way, if there's a train waiting to merge and a train is coming up, it'll stop at the top of the hill right before this block point. And it will then move. See, that turned red. This block is occupied. And there's our new block. So that's how that works. Why is that red? That shouldn't be red. And now it should be red. Interesting. I think that's how it works. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be red. Let me quick move my train down. That block shouldn't be red. Can I stop? Will it let me stop? Very slowly. Let's go up. Let's take a look at this. Let's troubleshoot this. Because that block says you cannot go on it. So that block's red, as it should be. This one is also red. It's gonna delete that. Let's try this again. That should be green. Both of these are red. So what is that? That's a block signal. Interesting. I am not sure what's going on there. It might... I don't know. I think we'll come across it when we need to. If it works, and I'm not going to question it, if it somehow fixes itself. Maybe. What if I do a block right here? Oh, those are still just red. What if I do... I take these, yeah, so that... Let's do a block. And just make these blocks. Okay, so that works. I guess you don't need pathway blocks for merges, but you have to have the same one. You can't do a pathway and a block on the merge. Like, this can't be a block, or this can't be a block signal. This can't be a pathway signal. That won't work. So I guess you can do blocks and merges. Don't ask me how or why that's that way, but hey, it is. And yeah, that is our bauxite factory. Okay, so this is future me coming back in after I record that episode. So the pathway signals will turn red for some reason, even if there's not anything in the block. So I switched these to block signals. I know I did that at the end, but I switched it down at that plastic factory, and because that was also showing red, and the green works. The green is, or sorry, the block signals work better than the pathway signals. So if you have a linear or like kind of like a one-way track system and you have a merge, use only block signals. Just use block signals. You can probably use pathway signals somehow, some way, but I can confirm that the block signals work. So yeah, you don't need to use pathways at merges. Block signals will work at merges. At least I hope. They turn green. These are green. They say go. So yeah. And also, I know I said we create the water factory, but I think it's actually coal that we need to use for aluminum. So aluminum scrap comes from, yeah, this fluid and from coal, and then it produces water. So I said water, it's actually coal. So we'll bring our coal in, And so next episode we'll probably just start on that factory because we'll just pull coal from some node somewhere. And yeah. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and you learned something from the signals. I'm still trying to figure them out, but they kind of work now. So that's nice. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed and we will see you all in the next one. Bye!